Hey guys, this is going to be a bit of a quick video. I'm going to be showing you 5 different freemium games for the iPad which I think you should check out. The first game is called Middle Manager of Justice. You are basically a manager when you basically manage an office of superheroes. So here the manager is here, and this is what the office looks like. When you first start the game, the office is a bit smaller and it's a bit more rundown. And as you continue playing the game, you basically expand the office and you renovate it, etc. So you sort of have the bedroom for, getting HP back up. You have the gym for adding, extra abilities, extra skill points. You have the training room for further developing, training techniques. You have the laboratory for, researching items. You have the sales office for generating income, the rec room, etc. And you basically have a number of different superheroes. You can have up to 4 active at any given time, and they basically level up in the game. So as you can see, this one's currently level 7, level 7, level 8, level 7. They are all about the same. I'm not sure what the maximum level is in the game. And then you can click on this map and you can fight different sort of villains. And you can put all 4 of them into the fight at once, or you can, just choose a couple. And the more that you add, the higher your chance of victory. Here it says 62% chance. You can either delegate the task or watch the fight. All of the cutscenes for all of the fights are pretty similar. I don't really bother to read the text anymore. And you can use the superhero powers to make the fight, come along a bit faster. This fight's pretty easy with 4 superheroes. It was never going to be that hard. And for each fight, the manager and the superheroes gain experience, and when the bar becomes full, they are basically entitled to a promotion, which means that they level up. But yeah, I recommend that you check out this game if you want a bit of a superhero freemium game. So that's all I'm going to show you of that game in this video. The next game I'd like to show you is the Hunger Games Adventure. I haven't been playing this game for too long, to be honest. And at this point in time, I'm not sure whether or not I like it. It's a bit different, I suppose you could say. It seems to be a bit of a grid game. You basically have different locations on their own grid, and you sort of transfer between grids, so that's how I've noticed it. See, I have a bit of a grid here for the forest hideout, whatever it's called, and then if you want to go somewhere to do a task, you're sort of transferred to a different grid. So at this point in time, I'm not completely sure whether or not I like this freemium game too much. There is Katniss. Well, she's not there at the moment, though at the moment she wants me to build a well at my forest escape. So I will click on go to store, and I now need to find the well, and I can place it wherever I want to. Finish it off, and it's basically telling me that I need 6 wood and 4 rocks. I've already got 4 rocks, so I need 6 wood. Whoops. So to get the wood, I need to chop down a tree, and I need to tap on it 6 times because I want 6 pieces of wood, and for each time I tap it, it is going to take 1 of my energy. So this game basically has coins, or I think they call them goods, or they're basically coins for goods. You have credits. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Whoops. Here you can basically buy credits. You have your energy, and that's just your experience bar. So I'm currently level 5. So he should now have all of the wood. Whoops. Now if I go and click on finish, he should be able to finish the well. Okay, uncover secrets. Now you understand how important having a place to call your own is. Don't neglect your hideout. You never know when you'll need an escape. Okay, thank you, Katniss, whatever. Now there's a new quest. Build a small pond at your forest escape. So let's go back to the store. So it might just be a bit slow since I've only just started the game, I'm not sure. So I think it wants me to build a small pond. I will click on that and I'll just randomly place that there. I presume you can move it later. And for him to finish the pond, it's basically telling me I need 8 rock and 2 water. Okay. So to get 8 rock, I'm going to need to click on the rock 8 times. And that is going to use a total of 8 energy. So at the moment it's a bit mundane to play, though I quite like the graphics. They are pretty nice, you know, especially compared to some freemium games. Though yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time looking at this game in the video, since I haven't really had a chance to play it too much, and the beginning of the game might be a bit mundane, a bit boring. So now I'm going to skip on to the next freemium game. This is the Simpsons chapter out. If you have watched my videos in the past, you will know that I have at least 5 videos on this game uploaded to my channel. So I am a bit of a fan of this game, even though it does have a bit of well, a few stability issues. It does crash quite a bit, and it is a bit expensive if you do want to spend money in the game, though apart from that I quite like it. It might take a little while to log in due to its crashing issues. Okay, we are now logged into the game, though don't be surprised if it crashes straight away. I will quickly, show you my town before it hopefully does not crash. So this is what my town looks like so far. So basically in this game, yep, it crashed. It always does that the first time you log in. So basically in this game you basically build buildings, and you get the Simpson characters to do different tasks in order to earn experience and money to build new buildings, etc. I'm currently at the level cap, which I believe is level 26, and I've built most of the buildings except for 2 of them, I believe. And your buildings generate money for you every so often, and they currently have Valentine's Day cards in the game due to the Valentine's Day promotion, which a lot of freemium games are currently doing. And the thumbs basically show that a character has finished their current task. So I haven't logged in for over a day, which means that everything's sort of finished. Though I won't spend too much time looking at this game, though if you haven't played it before, I highly recommend checking it out. It is very addictive. Though if you want to see more on how this game works, then I recommend that you check out my other videos for the Simpsons chapter out. Now the 4th game, which I recommend, the 4th freemium game, is called Pocket Planes. It's basically a flight game, I suppose you could say. So you basically have a fleet of airplanes, and you need to fly passengers and cargo around the world. You even get to choose your starting point in the game, and I've chosen Australia since that is where I am. So for example, this little plane, which is currently in Brisbane, Australia, I can fly 1 passenger in this plane. And the further you need to fly them, the more money you make. Though some planes can only fly so far. So it's basically sorted by which passenger will make you the most money. So if I fly this passenger to Alice Springs, I will get 187 coins. And this plane can only take 1 passenger. So now I need to find Alice Springs on the map, and what do you know, Alice Springs is too far for this little plane to fly. So that means I need to go back and choose a destination closer. So for example, the next closest location, which will make me the most money, is probably Broken Hill. This probably won't mean much to you unless you live in Australia. Though you can choose where you want to start in the game, whether you want to start in the United States, etc. So now that plane is flying, I can move to the next one. This one's currently in Hobart and can take 3 passengers. There are only 2 passengers at the airport though, and they both want to go to different airports. So I will select the Brisbane and the Melbourne passenger. And I will basically go to Melbourne first, and then I will detour to Brisbane, click fly. So this plane is at Adelaide, Australia. Whoops, how many people can it take? It can only take 2 people and 1 cargo. So basically we have a guy that wants to go to Brisbane and stock for Brisbane and Sydney. So I'm going to select all of them. Whoops. Oh, and I can only take 1 cargo, so that's all I can take. And I will be heading to Brisbane. So all I need to do is tap on Brisbane, click fly. So yeah, this game does become pretty addictive actually, and you can upgrade the planes as you level up. You unlock more bigger planes. I haven't been playing this game for very long. Only for a day or 2 really. So this plane is in Brisbane. There are currently 2 people at the airport. So I can click on both of them. Go to Rockhampton, then Adelaide, and in the top corner there it tells me I will make 126 profit. Depending on the choices you might make no profit at all, which means it's probably not a good idea to do that flight. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this game really. You know, you have a bit of a market where you can buy parts and buy planes. You know, you sort of have the game currency, the premium currency. Though the good thing about this game is that you can actually earn the premium currency in the game, which is one thing I quite like about this game. You have parts that you can collect to make planes. You need 3 parts to make a plane usually. You have a hangar where you can keep planes that you aren't using. You know, there are a few different things. So that is the 4th premium game, and the last premium game is called Tiny Tower, and it's made by the same people that do Pocket Planes. I personally do not like this game as much as I like Pocket Planes. You basically have a tower, and on each floor you can build a random residential store, retail store, etc. So this is what my tower looks like at the moment. So if we go and look at the stores, I have a sushi store that ran out of some stock, a photo studio, I'm just clicking on more stock for each of the stores, a barber shop, a casino, bakery, and we have a few different housing, apartments, etc. This game also has the normal currency and the premium currency. You have an elevator which you basically need to use to get people up to the correct floor, which can become a bit boring really, waiting for the slow elevator to go up. Though if you spend some real money you can make it go a bit faster. And every now and again you get a VIP person that wants to ride the elevator. So we have a real estate agent, though I don't really need one now, so rather than using it, I'm going to save it. Whoops, I accidentally clicked choose now, that's not good. And it's too late, I can't get rid of it. So as you can see, it does take a while to get to the top, especially if you have a big building. If you have a big building, you need to save up the premium currency. You know, so you can sort of speed up the elevator a bit. So I just wasted that person, I don't need any new residents. Then you have to wait for the elevator to come all the way back down. You know, it is a good game, though I'm personally not too, you know, fussed about it, to be honest. I probably won't continue playing it. Then you wait for another person to basically come in the elevator, you wait for all of the stock to go down, then you restock the stores. I personally prefer Pocket Planes a bit more than this game. This person wants to go to the 8th floor. Need to just hold down the button until they get there. So yeah, that is basically that game. So that is pretty much it for this video really. So yeah, I recommend that you check out all of these games. They're all pretty good games. My favourite is Tapped Out, followed by Pocket Planes. I quite like Middle Manager of Justice, though, you know, it doesn't take long to sort of complete that game before you get, you know, bored, sick of it. I'm personally not a huge fan of Tiny Tower. I haven't really played the Hunger Games long enough to come up with a decision, though I quite like the graphics and I recommend checking it out. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. I wanted to keep it short. We're already around the 15-minute mark. So tell me what you think about these games in the description below. Are there any other freemium games that you are playing on the iPad at the moment? So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, and thanks for watching.